The Score is the place for local spring high school sports, and we've got some for you right now. Brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates, and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Just go to cmcc.edu. Your future starts here at CMCC. Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. By Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, hammondlumber.com. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone & Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire Battery and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line. SBS Carbon Copy in Waterville, where printing's personal, not puzzling. PJ.
And they could not have an opportunity and did not have an opportunity to make it more because the rains came, a monsoon, the field was flooded, it was unplayable, the game was called, and so we start fresh, so hence deja vu all over again.
Yeah, you kind of feel for him, right, just from the standpoint of how the number of teams that have even put up 2 runs, and for them to do it early had to have felt like, all right, this is our day, and then it just wasn't due to just unfortunate circumstances. And from my understanding, and I might protest a little bit on their behalf, they don't even get to pick up there. They got to restart the whole game.
Right. So everything that happened on Saturday, never mind. 2-0 lead with 2 on and 2 outs against Illinois in the third. It's as if it never happened. We'll have more on that game and more looking at this one. Hopefully we get a full 7 innings in today. That's the goal. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more, including the starting lineups and the umpires and the first pitch next on The Score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
We have created our own drink company. The fastest growing sports drink in history.
We will run! We will run!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
The monkey is prime!
This season, we are hydrated.
The official sports drink of the UFC. It's time!
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Distributed by Valley Beverage of Lewiston.
You too.
Thank you very much.
All right, Mike Violet, AJ Knight, Galen Neal, our score crew, all back here live at Skowhegan Area Memorial High School. I'll let you grab that speaker and pull it out of the way. Thank you very much, Chris. Where Evelyn LaCroix, Skowhegan High Jr., has just sung a rousing rendition of our national anthem as the Riverhawks take the field, and the Edward Little starting lineup this afternoon for Elaine DeRoseby's ball club will go like this. Kylie LeBrun will lead off. She will play shortstop. Batting second, playing third base, Tiana Avila. Hitting third, playing first base, Mackenzie Grenier. Batting cleanup and playing second base, Naomi Valson. Hitting fifth and catching, Izzy Jalbert. Hitting sixth, playing center field, Alexis Kelsey. Hitting seventh and pitching is Cassidy Lobb, L-O-B-B. Hitting eighth and playing in left field, Leah Thibodeau. And batting ninth, the designated player today, Emily Horton. She is hitting for the right fielder, Nellie Feeney. So again, it is LeBrun, Avila, Grenier, Valson, Jalbert, and Kelsey, Lobb, Thibodeau, and Horton. Facing Lily Noyes, of course, the fantastic Skowhegan right-hander, Noyes, who has pitched every single game for the Riverhawks this year and pitched them to a 15-1 record, will have this defense behind her. Left to right in the outfield, it's Riley Carey in left, Annabelle Morris in center, Arabelle Linkletter is in right, Natalie Gilman at third, Maddie Morris at short, Lydia Jones at second, Riley Welch at first base, and Lily Noyes throwing to Carly Jarvis.
Curious to see. We talked about last time we were here for the Lewiston playoff game that Skowhegan started the playoff run on. Felt like Lewiston had a little bit of success, was able to hit Lily Noyes a little bit, and as soon as someone got on base, seemed like she had another gear she went to, and that was all she wrote. And I suspect the senior's going to come out in that gear right away after being probably very frustrated about how the last version of this game started.
Yeah, last Saturday, they went into the third inning. It was 2-0 EL, and the rains came. And here we go. Kylie LeBrun ready to face Lily Noyes. First pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Dick Dwyer's our plate umpire. Steve Belanger, Larry Workman on the bases. It is still a day with weather around the area, so hopefully it stays away from us. That's high, ball one. But certainly, if nothing else at all, EL had to pull some confidence away from Saturday's rainout, knowing that they got to Lily Noyes for a couple of runs and had runners on when the game was called. That's fouled back, and yep, I flinched. Galen did too.
Galen flinching made me flinch, and then Galen decided to follow it up by punching me in the arm several times.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Kylie LeBrun, Tiana Avila, and Mackenzie Grenier here in the top of the first inning against Lily Noyes. The 1-2 from Noyes. A changeup, little pop-up right there as Noyes one out. She had her way out in front on that marvelous changeup that she has. One out. Here is Tiana Avila. Avila, the third baseman.
Yeah, Mike, I got to think you're right. You got to have confidence because you were able to hit Noyes. The thing is, can you repeat it? Because many teams have not been able to sustain success against Noyes, obviously, at 15-1.
Avila, right-handed hitter. They play her a little bit to left in the outfield, way in front of the change, 0-1. EL finished number 5 in the heel points. They were 10-6 during the regular season, just missing out on the 4 spot that Camden Hills had, but it didn't matter because they have made it to the regional championship game, or the regional semifinal game, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Oxford Hills is waiting for the winner tomorrow. 0-2 on Avila. Noyes spins that ball around on her hip. The rock, here's the pitch. Change up, strike 3 swinging. 2 outs. 2 up, 2 gone. Here is Mackenzie Grenier, the first baseman. Grenier, right-handed batter. Skowhegan finished number 1 in Class A North at 15-1. Oxford Hills 2. And, of course, the Vikings have advanced to the regional championship game, awaiting the winner of this one tomorrow. It'll be played at CMCC. That's a strike. 0-1 on Mackenzie Grenier.
And much like the Messalonsky-Skowhegan baseball game we did not get to broadcast, rubber match between those two.
And it went to Messo 6-5. That was a wing dinger, a little ground ball. Fielded by the third baseman, Gilman. The throw, not in time.
was a heck of a throw, but just a long throw.
What are they saying here? They're calling the runner back. Hit her foot. It was a foul ball. So Gilman made the play, but it was a dead ball because it was a foul ball. So it is 0-2. The third base umpire emphatic in his call. And so it is 0-2. So Mackenzie Grenier still going to have to earn her way on. No balls, 2 strikes. They play her a little bit toward left in the outfield. Annabelle Morris a few steps over to left center. Carey pulled toward the line. No balls, 2 strikes. Jarvis, a shakeoff from Noyes, another shakeoff from Noyes. Then she says yes, and then deciding to step out was Mackenzie Grenier.
Yeah, she shook off 3 or 4 pitches.
Noyes likes this one. Here's the rock, here's the 0-2. Strike 3 called, she's gone. And so is EL in the top of the first inning. A pop-up to the pitcher and 2 strikeouts, nothing across for the Red Eddies. We go to the bottom of the first inning. It's EL nothing. Skowhegan coming up. This is high school playoff softball on The Score.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
For the safety of you and your family, 201 Tire Battery and Service on Riverside Drive in Vassalboro offers only the best and most reliable tires and batteries, including used batteries for your ride, cars, motorcycles, and more. And tires for everything. Tractors, lawnmowers, your car and truck, custom rims? Yup, of course. Open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 until 5, Friday till 3. Pet friendly with free battery testing and complimentary ice cream. 201 Tire Battery and Service on the Augusta Vassalboro line.
The Skowhegan Riverhawks of Lee Johnson, 16-1 after their quarterfinal win, and they will go this way today with their batting order. Annabelle Morris leads off in center field. Batting second, catching Carly Jarvis. Hitting third at shortstop, Maddie Morris. Batting cleanup, playing right field, Arabelle Linkletter. Hitting fifth, playing third base, Natalie Gilman. Batting sixth and pitching, Lily Noyes. Hitting seventh, Riley Welch. She'll play at first base. The designated player is Casey Getchell. And the second baseman, Lydia Jones. Riley Carey is in left field. She's being hit for. That's powered down the left field line, and it is a foul ball.
That'll give the pitcher something to think about.
Annabelle Morris muscles up on the opening pitch, hits it out of the ballpark, but foul. A rousing, loud strike 1. They have to go over to the middle school to get that one. Did she hit the daylights out of that? The 0-1 inside, 1 ball, 1 strike on Annabelle Morris. It is 200 feet down the lines. That was about 250. The 1-1. That one's hit well and way foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Today's game is brought to you in part by Central Maine Community College, more than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates, one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Just go to cmcc.edu. Your future starts here at CMCC. That one is high. That was a changeup there from Cassidy Lobb. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Annabelle Morris, leading off here in the bottom of the first for Skowhegan. They play her wicked deep in the outfield. She's gone. Lobb blows her away with a fastball. 1 out. So after the foul home run, Lobb comes back and on a 2-2 pitch gets the swinging third strike. Here is Carly Jarvis, the left-handed batting Skowhegan catcher. Runs up, takes a ball.
Yeah, you got to wonder, I think specifically with Morris, Mike, and the rest of this lineup, how juiced are they to get off to a hot start? Because I feel like Morris kind of oversold there late.
The 1-0 running up and looping it into center is Jarvis. It's a base hit. And we have our first base hit, our first base runner of the ball game. She is Carly Jarvis, so a 1-out base runner for Maddie Morris. Maddie, the Skowhegan shortstop.
The other thing to watch for these Red Eddies is I don't know what it is, but there's something about this field that makes teams play their worst version of defense. We've seen it all season.
Got to play good defense against Skowhegan. Maddie Morris with a runner on first and 1 out. That's a strike. Poured right in there by Cassidy Lobb. No balls, 1 strike on Maddie Morris, as deep as they can be in the outfield. Changes high, 2 balls, no strikes. In center field, Alexis Kelsey is about 5-6 feet in front of the wall.
I mean, you saw what Annabelle did. Maddie can crank one, too.
She's got home run power, too. Right in there, and it's looped into right. This is going to be trouble. Feeney on, makes the catch. Nice play in right by Nellie Feeney. Eventually on her knees, and she stabbed it. 2 outs. That's a good play.
Also, again, we talk about how we've seen teams struggle with those routine plays and give a very good Skowhegan team multiple opportunities.
That's the kind of ball that's been falling in all year or being missed all year by the teams playing Skowhegan. Here's Arabelle Linkletter, the Riverhawks cleanup hitter. She has big-time power, too. High, ball 1.
We've seen several triples hit in this ballpark.
We sure have. Linkletter back in. Slightly closed stance here against Cassidy Lobb. That's on the corner for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on Arabelle Linkletter, the cleanup hitter. 1 on, 2 out. No score, bottom 1. The pitch is high. 2-1 on Arabelle Linkletter. If she can reach, Natalie Gilman would be next. Riverhawks going through their cheer game in the dugout. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. High pop-up on the infield. Second baseman Valson is back, and she makes the catch. And the base hit, no problem. Pitching around that, Cassidy Lobb. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. 1 done here in the land of the Riverhawks. The score, Skowhegan nothing, EL nothing. You're watching and listening to high school playoff softball on the Score.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinckley Road, Canaan.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, along with our videographer Galen Neal, back here live at Skowhegan Area Memorial High School. We go to the top of the second inning, and Naomi Valson will lead it off here against Lily Noyes. Valson caught the pop-up to end the bottom of the first. The second baseman. Close stance, wide stance for Naomi. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss late on a fastball. 0-1. Noyes looks really quick today. No balls, 1 strike. It's Valson, Jalbert, and Kelsey. 4, 5, and 6. For Elaine DeRoseby's Red Eddies.
You know Noyes just stewed for 2 days on her.
I'm sure. Change in for a strike, 0-2. Now, if you're Naomi Valson, your mind is spinning. What am I going to get here? The number 1 or that parachute? 0-2. A shake by Noyes. She likes the second one. Here it is. Fastball blew her away, strike 3. That's 3 strikeouts already for Noyes of the 4 outs recorded. 1 out. Here's Izzy Jalbert, the catcher.
And those are all three back to back to back.
So Noyes pouring coals right now. Slightly open stance for Jalbert. They play her to pull. Noyes deals. That one is looped into left center. That's going to fall in a base hit. Jammed her, but just enough power generated there by Jalbert to get it into left center field. And the Red Eddies have their first base runner and first hit of the ball game.
You know, it's got to feel good for them, obviously trying to build on that start and restarted game.
I think they're going to run for Jalbert. They are coming in to run as Allison Mishu, a freshman. So Jalbert will be run for. Here is Alexis Kelsey. Alexis, the center fielder. Big crowd. They traveled well from Auburn.
They're all over the place. I mean, nice ring around basically the whole fence.
And, of course, the Skowhegan town folk are here. Skowhegan, Cornville, Norridge Walk. High ball one on Alexis Kelsey, the center fielder. Right-handed batter with that pigeon-toed open stance. Here's the windup. The 1-0 has her out in front, a change. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one to Kelsey. Runner at first. 1 out. First hit of the ball game. Recorded by Jalbert. There's the change. Had her way out in front, 0-2.
Nasty.
And again, you could use a boat paddle, a broom, a fishing net, whatever, and you're not going to hit that ball.
Nasty.
That is just not fair. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now what are you going to get?
Yeah. Fastball fouled back. She was on it. Give her credit. Kelsey right on that. 1-2.
And I think for the Red Eddies, it's important to know, I don't think you have to hit Noyes hard. You just have to make solid contact. That's all. I mean, that's what we've seen. She's done a great job. She just doesn't let people hit her. She strikes them out.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Kelsey. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to shortstop, and she had Morris going into the hole, and nobody's going to be able to be thrown out. As Morris was cheating towards second base, had to scramble back to the hole. That is an infield hit for Alexis Kelsey. 2 hits in a row, and EL's got something cooking here. 1 out, 2 on for Cassidy Lobb, the pitcher.
Well, like you said, Morris normally makes that, but she was cheating towards second base, and by the time she backtracked, didn't get a clean grab on it, and Kelsey was already down the line.
Yeah, and the only play you were going to make there, if you fielded it cleanly, was the force out at second. You weren't going to get the runner at first. So here is Cassidy Lobb, a chance to help herself, and she fouls it in the air off to the left side, out of play, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike on Cassidy Lobb. The EL pitcher, Lobb is a junior.
I'm sure you guys seen quite a few of that.
No balls, 1 strike. Noyes, the sign from Jarvis. Here's the pitch. Strike called on the inside corner, 0-2.
That was moving.
On Lobb. Jalbert at second, or the pinch runner Mishu for Jalbert at second. Kelsey at first with 1 out. 0-2 on Lobb. Noyes ready. She deals. Got her! Swing and a miss, strike 3 on the change. That was a little harder changeup, but just as effective. 4 strikeouts for Lily Noyes, 2 gone, still 2 on. Here is Leah Thibodeau, the left fielder. Thibodeau trying to put some runs on the board for the Red Eddies. No score here, top of the second. Noyes ready. The pitch is hit right over the head of the second baseman, Jones. It's going to the wall. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. It's a 2-run double for Leah Thibodeau. And the Eddies get the jump in this one. They lead it 2-0.
Just in the exact right place.
just got that over the glove of Noyes. And when it got between the outfielders, the right fielder, and the center fielder, you knew that 2 runs were going to score, and they did. A smash to right center by Thibodeau, and it's 2-zip EL. Here's Emily Horton, and Horton takes a strike. Horton's the DP. She's hitting for the right fielder, Nellie Feeney. So another 2-0 lead for the Red Eddies. It's deja vu all over again.
Yeah.
Foul back. 0-2.
For them, it's got to feel a little bit like this is where we were supposed to be.
So they can pretty much say they're back where they were the other day. Except now there's only 1 on. The other day there were 2 on, 2 out with 2 in, and the rains came. Swing and a miss. And that is it. But Noyes gives up 3 hits in the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and 1 runner left on. It's going to take a comeback from Skowhegan, but there's a lot of time to go. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. The score, Edward Little 2 and Skowhegan nothing. You're watching and listening to Playoff Softball on The Score.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
Raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
Back here live at Skowhegan High School, 1 ball, no strikes as Gilman took one up and in from Cassidy Lobb, pitching with a lead. And it's thanks to her teammate Leah Thibodeau that she has the lead with a 2-run double in the top of this inning. That is outside to Gilman, 2-0 on Natalie. It's Natalie Gilman, Lily Noyes, Riley Welch, 5-6-7 for Skowhegan. Ground ball to shortstop. LeBrun up with it, fires to first, a little high, and the out is recorded, though. Coming down on the bag was Mackenzie Grenier, 1 out. So 1 up, 1 gone. And here is Lily Noyes, the Skowhegan pitcher. When we were here last, she had a couple of hits.
Mike, how much do you think it benefited or didn't EL the fact that they were able to get to Noyes, and even though they have to restart the game, be able to have that to go back to and say, okay, here's what we were doing that works?
I think it's a huge confidence builder, AJ. I really do. Strike 1 to Noyes. I think it's significant. If Skowhegan had come out and put 3 or 4 on the board, boy, then you got EL pedaling backwards.
Right.
Now they've got to really have some momentum. High. 1 ball, 1 strike. So I think it's a huge first strike for 2 runs by EL. They're right back where they were on Saturday. Nothing lost at all. And now it's on them to take advantage of it. And so far, they look ready to play. That's high. 2-1 to Lily Noyes. The winner gets Oxford Hills in the regional championship tomorrow at CMCC in Auburn. That's high. And wouldn't it be ironic if EL ends up there, playing in their hometown?
Home away from home.
And they've played several games there this year, too. 3 balls, 1 strike on Lily Noyes. Low ball 4, it rolled up there. And Noyes is a 1-out base runner. So Noyes is on, and here is Riley Welch, the Riverhawks first baseman. Time called. Lee Johnson wants a word. He's going to run, and he always does. Run for Lily Noyes when Noyes reaches. So on to run for the Riverhawks here is Jasmine Merrill. So Merrill, who pretty much is the custom pinch runner for Lily Noyes.
Still undecided on our poll here, Mike. 7 or more runs scored today combined, obviously, between the two, or 6 or less Still waiting to see what the people are feeling. A couple of people waiting to feel out the game, apparently.
All right, so you can go to our YouTube channel, at Central Maine Sports on YouTube. The over-under on total runs today, 7. You like the over, you like the under. Go to Central Maine Sports on YouTube and take our poll question. Riley Welch, the Skowhegan first baseman. Noise at first. One gone. Popped up. Center field, Kelsey comes in, almost overran it, stopped dead in her tracks, makes the catch, 2 outs.
And that's
Welch flies to center. Here is Casey Getchell.
I was just say that's the other thing. Again, I don't want it to sound like an exaggeration, but we've watched teams struggle to make routine plays.
Yeah.
You've got Skowhegan, those extra base runners and those extra chances. As much as anything, just making the routine plays, I think, will keep you in it.
It is huge. That one is high and outside. Ball 1 to Casey Getchell, the DP for Skowhegan. 1 ball, no strikes on Casey. Merrill runs at first with 2 outs. Ground ball to shortstop. LeBrun right there. She'll go the long way. Out. She makes 2 plays in the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left, 2 done here in Skowhegan. EL with the jump. The Red Eddies 2. Skowhegan nothing. You're watching and listening to high school playoff softball on The Score.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
I'm Drew.
I'm Jeremy.
We are JDH3 Designs.
We're a Maine family offering laser engraving of just about anything and custom apparel. We love to work with other local businesses as well as people within the community to bring your design ideas to life.
JDH3 Designs. Visit their website at jdh3designs.com and like them on Facebook. JDH3 Designs. They customize just about anything.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, along with our videographer Galen Neal, back here live at Skowhegan High School. As we go to the top of the third, it'll be the top of the order. Kylie LeBrun, who led the game off with a pop-up right back to Lily Noyes. So LeBrun will bat for the second time. 2-0 Eddies. The Eddies getting 2 runs on 3 hits in the top of the second.
And how about, speaking of pitching, 5 Ks for Noise, but how about Lob going through all but 1 batter in the Skowhegan lineup, 1 hit.
She's had a good first time through the order. LeBrun awaits the pitch from Noise. There it is. It's fouled off to the right, out of play. 0-1.
Which is, I think it's interesting, too, to the point of Lob, because in our couple notes we got pregame from the coach for Edward Little, talking about weren't necessarily sure who they were going to put on the mound to start today.
I think that was a little bit of gamesmanship there. That is low for a ball, 1 strike. I don't think there was any doubt who was going to pitch.
I would agree.
When I saw that, I chuckled.
That's just, again, that case where they're just concerned about whose ear Mike Violet's got.
1 strike. Spiked into right, a base hit. Well placed. And LeBrun is a leadoff batter on here for EL in the third. Line drive to right field between the first and second baseman. So LeBrun is on. Here is Tiana Avila, who struck out swinging her first time. So a lot of base runners already in this ball game for EL, which is not normally how it goes with Lily Noyes. Change for a strike.
Yeah, already the 4th hit, just the first batter into the second time through the lineup.
We rarely see Noyes hit like this.
No, you maybe see her give up 4 hits over a game.
High, 1 strike on Tiana Avila. She's the Red Eddies' third baseman.
Noyes does have 5 Ks.
Yeah, it's been all or nothing.
Yeah. But she's got 4 hits, including that 2 RBI double.
That's the big hit in this game by Leah Thibodeau. The bunt, no, she pulls it back, takes a ball, 2-1. Leah Thibodeau with a double in the gap to right center. Last inning that plated 2. 2 balls, 1 strike on Avila. Here's the wind. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got it by her. 2-2. On deck is Mackenzie Grenier. 2-2 to Avila. LeBrun at first. Nobody out. Got her. Change up. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
That's number 6.
And here is Mackenzie Grenier, 1 out. Grenier called out on strikes to end the first. The bunt is popped up. Right there is Noyes, throws to first, safe. So Grenier tries to bunt her way on and pops out to the pitcher. That's the second putout made today by Noyes. 2 outs, and here is Naomi Valson. Valson struck out to lead off the second. High ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
Real quick. Just another reason to make sure you check out Mikey V's summer bunting camp so you don't pop out, take an unnecessary strike, any of that.
The pitch. Inside corner for a strike on Velson. 1 ball, 1 strike. And I don't think, to be perfectly candid, I've ever bunted in a game that counted in my life.
No, he always pointed to the fence.
Just like Ruth. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You heard it from umpire Dick Dwyer. 1 ball, 2 strikes. LeBrun ready to fly on anything at first. That's way high. 2-2. Center fielder Annabelle Morris, couple of steps over toward left. They're deep out there in center and left field. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Valson. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Did she go? She did not, says the first base umpire. And it's a full boat on Naomi Valson. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Credit to Valson. He said it was 1-2, gets 2 balls.
3-2 to Valson.
Holds up the count.
2 outs, a runner on first. It is 2-0 EL in the third. Here's the 3-2. Popped up. Actually, it's hit pretty well to left center field, but out there is Annabelle Morris. It's a can of corn, and she makes the catch, and that is the end of that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the third. The score, EL2, Skowhegan nothing. You're watching and listening to high school playoff softball action on The Score.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
All right, 9-1-2 for the Skowhegan Riverhawks as we go to the bottom of the third inning against Cassidy Law, pitching with a 2-0 lead. And it'll be Lydia Jones, then the top of the order, Annabelle Morris and Carly Jarvis. Jones, right-handed batting second baseman.
Well, you know, Annabelle Morris specific, the whole lineup. You know Annabelle Morris is Jones going to get up there and get another chance after giving that foul ball a ride in the first.
Pitch to Jones is strike 1. 0-1 to Lydia. 2-0, bottom of the third, Red Eddies in front. That's in there too. Strike 2. 0-2. Jones in the hole here, no balls, 2 strikes, slightly closed stance. Ground ball to third, fielded by the third baseman Avila. The throw, low, can't be caught by the first baseman, Mackenzie Grenier. E3.
I agree. She clearly had the arm to get that there.
So Jones is on, an error. And here's the leadoff hitter, Annabelle Morris. The first pitch of the game, she absolutely clobbered for a foul home run down the left field line. Then she struck out. A runner on first for Skowhegan. The bunt, and she takes off. It's fielded by Lobb. The throw, no! Dropped by the second baseman, who was covering the bag. And we talked about defense. And now 2 straight errors by the infield of the Red Eddies. And Skowhegan's got a rally going here with 2 on and nobody out.
It's that pressure of this place, I think, especially with how good the team is, because should be looking at getting in the dugout.
Here's Jarvis, who has the only hit for the Riverhawks today, a single to center. Runs up, takes a ball. I guess it was inside. 1 ball, no strikes. So Skowhegan with their first threat of the game. First and second, nobody out. And they have good speed on the bases. Outside. And low, 2-0 on Carly Jarvis.
Yeah, because the other thing, too, is how do the Red Eddies mentally handle this, right, Mike? You've been cruising early, but you've been dominating thus far. How do you handle back-to-back errors?
That one is fouled to the left, out of play. 2-1, Maddie Morris on deck. 2 balls, 1 strike on Carly Jarvis. She, like all other Skowhegan seniors, graduating yesterday. Congratulations to the classes of 2024 everywhere. The bunt, and it's off the catcher's glove. The runners will move up. I thought she offered it that. Did she?
No, it's 3
She did not. It's 3-1. And so a pass ball, and the runners advance. So it's 3-1, and Jarvis with a great opportunity here to put at least 1 run on the board. That is down the left field line. It's going to be foul. And it's 3-2 on Jarvis. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
This is stuff. If you want to be a champion, you're going to have to be able to weather these kind of storms. How can Edward Little handle the back-to-back errors?
3-2 pitch from Lobb. Here it is to Jarvis, and she swings and misses, strike 3. 1 out. Second and third, and 1 out. And here is Maddie Morris. Maddie fly to right. Her first time. 2 on, 1 out, 2-0 Red Eddies. We are in the bottom of the third. The winner plays the Oxford Hills Vikings for the regional championship. Strike 1. 0-1 to Maddie Morris, the Skowhegan shortstop.
Just a second K by Lobb, but a big one.
The 0-1. Inside corner. Strike 2, a changeup. 0-2 to Maddie. Arabelle Linkletter on deck. Lob ready. Here it is. Low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 on Maddie Morris. Big spot early in this ball game. Second and third, 1 out. The 1-2 is popped up. That is out of play. And the count stays at 1-2.
How about you could really feel this moment right here. You feel that attendance on both sides. Feels like a region championship game.
Even though it's a regional semifinal game, the changeup is high and outside. 2-2 to Maddie.
That's a good clarification, because that's not what I meant, but I'm glad you clarified, because I didn't want to confuse anybody, but that's what it feels like.
2 balls, 2 strikes. I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Here's the pitch. It is popped up. The first baseman in. She dropped it. That's another error. That's an error on Mackenzie Grenier. Goodness gracious. There couldn't have been an easier play.
Right there, Mike, that's 3 outs.
Indeed.
That's 3 errors that should have been 3 outs.
Cassidy Lobb should be in the dugout. Here's the pitch. Spiked foul to the right, and Morris giving her a battle. And our plate umpire, Dick Dwyer, is out of softballs.
Obviously, this is still big because the second outright eliminates the ground out, the sack fly. But mentally, this is already, I think, for Maddie Morris, just a great at-bat for her.
Lob ready for the 2-2 to Morris. Here it is. It's popped over us and out of play as Morris keeps spoiling them and spoiling them.
Skowhegan, I think, does have to at least get one of these in.
Got to put the ball in play.
Yeah.
2-2. Lob, the sign from Jalbert. Here's the pitch. Fouled at the plate. We will get it. I think this is the fourth 2-2.
Something like that. So you say this has got to be. We're going to be getting close to 10 pitches.
2 errors by the first baseman, 1 by the second baseman here in this inning. Foul tipped. Morris just got a piece, and she still has life. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out. 2-0 EL. Foul tipped. And the string of 2-2s will continue.
Yeah, we're definitely into double digits for this AB specifically.
Oh, yes.
Closer to probably about 12 now.
Cassidy lob. The sign from Jalbert. The 2-2. Grounded foul. Another 2-2 coming.
Morris battling. Anything in the zone, she is getting a piece of.
Boy, she's got a huge gap to left center.
Yeah, good call.
She could hit one out there. Run forever. Popped up. That's going to make it out of play. And so the parade of 2-2 pitches continues.
They'll run out of softballs. How many she's fouling off?
You know what the count is. 2 on, 1 out in a 2-0 game in favor of EL. Fouled again.
We got a discussion up here in the press box trying to figure out how many she's fouled off. I'm going to go with 8. And I may be underselling it.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here it is. High. 3-2.
The count changes.
So we get by the 2-2 bugaboo. And now it's 3-2. Cassidy lob and Maddie Morris in a battle. Here's the windup. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Well, I think it's safe to say this is one of the longest at-bats of Maddie Morris's career. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the Skowhegan shortstop. Cassidy lob back on the rubber. The sign from Jalbert. Here it is. It's popped up foul.
And now we've got to be in the vicinity of about 20 pitches now on this AB.
It's a good thing that pitch counts really don't matter in softball. I think they only really do with excessive heat, and today is very comfortable.
Yeah, no, it's very nice.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Lob ready to deal to Morris. Here it is. It's hit to center field, and that's going to go all the way to the wall. 1 run scores, 2 run scores. Morris wheels around second, and she's into third with a 2-run triple, and this game is tied. That has got to be one of the greatest at-bats I've ever seen.
How about the fact, too, Mike, you pointed it out, they left that gap wide open.
Left center was there, and Maddie Morris placed it there. She's on third after driving in 2. We're tied at 2. Here's Arabelle Linkletter, who popped to second. Her first time. Chance to give Skowhegan the lead. That is strike 1 at the knees. 0-1 on Arabelle. No balls, 1 strike. 2-2 now in the third. We got a brand new ball game. The bunt is on. They get it down. The throw to first and out there. The throw home. Safe there. So a safety squeeze and it works, and Skowhegan leads it 3-2. Give Linkletter a fielder's choice and an RBI. She's out 3-4, bases clean, and here is Gilman. Ball one to Natalie, the Skowhegan third baseman. So when Lily Noyes takes the mound in the fourth inning, she will have the lead for the first time. That's popped up right side, tough play with the sun, but the second baseman, Valson, cruises back and makes the play, and that is it. So 3 runs for Skowhegan, all of them unearned. 3 runs for the Riverhawks, driven in, 2 of them anyway, by Maddie Morris on a 2-run triple. There were 3 huge errors in the inning and no runners left on base. We have finished 3. Skowhegan has jumped in front for the first time. It's Skowhegan 3, EL 2. You're watching and listening to Playoff High School Softball on The Score.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
All right, we go to the fourth here at Skowhegan High School, and the Riverhawks ready to play defense behind Lily Noyes for the fourth inning with a 3-2 lead. Skowhegan's first lead. Even when you combine today's game with Saturday's game, it's their first lead. It's 3-2. Izzy Jalbert will lead it off. She singled and scored the first EL run in the second. Swing and a miss, strike one. Lily Noyes has fanned 6. She got 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 last inning. Noyes, a long look. Here's the sign, here's the pitch, very high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, now EL got to tighten the chin straps, basically, metaphorically, and get back into it. 3 errors lead to 3 unearned runs in the bottom of the third.
1 ball, 1 strike. Noyes deals high off the glove of Jarvis. Back to the screen, 2-1. We've talked all year about teams that play Skowhegan, how you have to play absolutely lockdown defense, because they do. And if you don't, they're going to.
And they just have
EL fell apart in the third.
They have so many good bats, too. Could you let someone on? There's another bat coming.
Swing and a miss, 2-2. On Jalbert, it's Jalbert, Alexis Kelsey, and Cassidy lob, that is. 5, 6, and 7 for the Eddies here in the fourth. A little rosin there for Lily Noyes, now pitching in the bright sun, as it is cleared at least above us. All around, though, we are covered by clouds. Check swing, did she go? They will appeal, no. Seems like the right call. We've got a pretty good view of a right-hander's swing here, 3-2.
Yeah, I think she for sure held up.
On deck is Alexis Kelsey, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called, outside corner, she's gone. 7 strikeouts for Noyes. And here is Kelsey, the center fielder. She hit a ground ball in the second inning to shortstop, but Morris had broken just prior to the pitch to second. She tried to scramble back and make the play, could not. So an infield hit for Kelsey the first time. Then she scored the second run. Popped up over us, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike.
Feels like for Skowhegan, too, getting that lead, especially probably after Saturday start, despite being the 1 seed, felt like they collectively could just, all right, let's just play our game.
Here's the 0-1. Change up, and just getting a piece of it with the end of the bat is Kelsey, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Noyes rubs that ball against her hip. Winds and pitches. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning. 9 for the game. No, check that.
8.
8 for the game. 2 outs. Here is Cassidy Lobb. She is one of them. She struck out in the second. 2 on, nobody out. Noyes deals, swing, and a miss. Strike 1. Noyes had a 1-2-3 inning in the first. Gave up 2 runs on 3 hits in the second. And last inning, faced 4 batters, gave up 1 hit. Looking for her second 1-2-3 inning of the game. Lob way out in front of a changeup, nowhere close, 0-2. Noyes' changeup is just primo.
Yeah, you give me a kayak paddle, I'm not catching that.
You can't. 0-2 to Cassidy Lobb. Noyes deals outside. 1-2 to Lobb. If she can get on. Leah Thibodeau is next. Leah Thibodeau is responsible for the 2 Eddies runs on a 2-run double.
Perfectly placed.
Noyes the 1-2. Strike 3. She strikes out the side. Nothing across for EL in the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's Skowhegan 3, Edward Little 2. You are watching and listening to Playoff Softball on The Score.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight back here at Skowhegan High School. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Riverhawks with a 3-2 lead. Last inning scoring 3 runs on just 1 base hit, but 3 huge EL errors. All the runs unearned, and Lily Noyes will lead off. Noyes walked her first time.
Number 23, Lillian Noyes.
Yeah, 1.5 times through the lineup. Only 2 hits given up by Loeb.
Lob. She's been tough. She's done anything but lob, that's for sure. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
Yeah, like you said, errors. Back-to-back-to-back errors.
Got to catch the ball. 0-1 on Noyes. Spikes that one into right. That's really nice hitting there. The throw to first, not in time. And it's a base hit for Lily Noyes, and she'll be run for by Merrill. So Lily Noyes has a hit.
She rocketed that one. A nice job, like you said, being patient and going oppo field.
That is just the third hit, excuse me, allowed by Cassidy Lobb. And here is Riley Welch. Welch flied to center her first time. Leadoff runner on for Skowhegan. The bunt missed. 0-1.
You know what I'm going to show you.
It's time to invite you to come to Mikey V's bunting camp. You got a spot already reserved for Brian Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Bunt is foul. 0-2.
Welch might be coming with Mr. Jones. Struggling to get that one down.
I got to come up with an email address like drop1down666 at gmail.com. 0-2. on Riley Welch. 0-3 on Riley Welch, so her inability to get the bunt down hurts. Third strikeout for Cassidy Lobb. One out. Here's Casey Getchell, the DP. Getchell grounded short her first time. One out, runner at first. We are in the bottom of the fourth. Skowhegan up 3-2. Getchell. First pitch from Lobb is high, ball one to Casey. One ball, no strikes. Bottom of the fourth. Riverhawks 3, Red Eddies 2. The pitch. Ball 2. 2-0. That was high. 2 balls, no strikes. Today's game is brought to you by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online, cmautogroup.com. High. 3-0 on Getchell. Lydia Jones on deck.
Who got that 3-run rally going?
She did. Reached on an error by the first baseman. Dropped a throw. Bowled up there, ball 4. So the Riverhawks have a threat on a base hit and a walk to Getchell. And here is Lydia Jones looking at Lee Johnson at third.
Lydia Jones.
Signs given.
Now this is big for Lobb because you turn that over to that dangerous top of the lineup.
The bunt is on, it's popped up. Oh, what a great play by the third baseman, Tiana Avila. Holy mackerel, put a star beside that one. On a pop-up, which only was about 20 feet high, and Avila charging on the play, caught the ball near the first base line. Outstanding.
That was a heck of a catch. Because she hit the ground so hard, the only chance otherwise she probably would have had 2. Interesting.
So time is called. Lee Johnson went to the plate umpire, Dick Dwyer, talked to him about something. Now the umpires are going to convene.
Make sure
they were questioning whether the ball was caught, and it was. I didn't see anything resembling a bobble or anything. So
you got to see it on the mid-state machine replay. It looked good.
Now batting number 1.
And remember, if you're looking for a career, check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. Here's Annabelle Morris, takes ball 1 with runners on first and second. Annabelle struck out and reached on an error on a bunt in that 3-run third inning. 1 ball, no strikes on Annabelle, the center fielder. Line foul, look out! Holy mackerel. Did that hit that person? Oh, she just dove for it, that's all. All right, phew. I saw that young girl hit the ground, and I thought she got it in the head, but she was just diving for it.
Yeah, you better watch out. The ball off Annabelle Morris, detonating.
1 ball, 1 strike. Popped up, middle of the infield. First baseman Grenier calls and makes the catch. No errors there, and pitching out of a jam is Cassidy Lobb, getting that pop out to first base. So for Skowhegan in the 4th inning, no runs, a hit, no errors. They left 2. We have played 4 in this Class A North semifinal softball matchup. The score, Skowhegan Riverhawks 3, Edward Little Red Eddies 2. More in a moment on the score.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
The big hit in this game for the Edward Little Red Eddies was delivered by the leadoff batter here in the fifth inning, Leah Thibodeau, a two-run double to right center. In the second inning, gave EL a 2-0 lead. Skowhegan has clawed back thanks to some less than stellar defense by EL for 3 unearned runs. And they lead it 3-2. Lily Noy struck out the side last inning. High and wide. Ball 1 on Thibodeau. Thibodeau, the left fielder.
And like I think your point to end that bottom of the fourth, Mike, credit to EL. You make the great catch, obviously, but then the routine one at the end to get out of that inning without letting those base runners score.
1-0 is off the hands, fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Thibodeau, Horton, and then the top of the order, Kylie LeBrun, 8-9-1 for EL. 1 ball, 1 strike on Thibodeau. Noise, deals. High fly ball to left. That's it pretty well. Back is Carey. Carey missed it. She missed it, and hitting second is Thibodeau, and she blazes into third standing. That is a 3-base error on the left fielder, Riley Carey.
Give one of them right back.
Yep. Ball was hit well, but she had plenty of time to get under that. And Carey fudged it. So the tying run is at third, and here is Emily Horton. Horton struck out her first time, and Noyes would love to get another one here. That's popped up. It is over there in foul ground, and a nice snag by Gilman, a couple of feet shy of the fence. Big out there, 1 out. I thought that was going to make it out of play. So a foul out to third, 1 out. Thibodeau still at third, and here is Kylie LeBrun, who has popped to the pitcher and then singled last time. So she's 1 for 2. Looking to put it in play, swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1. Noyes looking for the strikeout pitch. Fouled back. 0-2. Noyes fan 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third, and 3 last inning. That is 9.
She could use one right here. Like you said, you let the opening base runner get all the way to third on the air. The tying run, no less.
0-2 to Kylie LeBrun. Huge spot in this game. The tying run at third with 1 out. We are in the top of the fifth. Noyes, ready, pitches, high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tiana Avila, the third baseman who made that great catch on the little bunt pop-up.
That was spectacular.
She is on deck. She is fanned twice. 1-2. Here it is. Hit to right center field, coming over, and it's going to fall in, and the tying run will score. A bloop single into right by LeBrun. This game is tied.
Got just enough of it.
So a blooper by LeBrun found some open space. And the Yetis have tied it. They have the go-ahead run now at first with 1 out for Tiana Avila. 2 strikeouts, both swinging. The bunt, and that's caught by Noyes. Runner retreats. 2 outs.
Been some spectacular bunt defense play today, hasn't there?
We've had a lot of bunts, too. Here is Mackenzie Grenier. Grenier has one of them. She popped out to the pitcher on a bunt, and before that was called out on strikes. 2 outs, a runner at first, and the sun has become a factor as you see the first baseman, second baseman, right fielder. That's popped up. You get a look at him as the pitch is coming. They are all shielding their eyes. So anything hit in the air to the right side is going to be a bit of a challenge. 0-1 on Grenier. Noyes deals. Changeup had her way out in front. It's 0-2. Her changeup today has been her best pitch. They have not come close to hitting a changeup.
No, it just feels like more so, right? They've timed up. They've been able to time up that the fastball or guess correctly a few times.
0-2. Grenier awaits. Here it is. High. 1 ball, 2 strikes if Grenier can get on. Naomi Valson on deck, the second baseman, and the cleanup hitter. Grenier with a 1-2 count. Go ahead, run at first. That is Kylie LeBrun. 3-3 in the 5th. Hit to right field and foul. Hit hard, but spiked it foul.
That ump, Mike, to your point, the first base ump looking right at that sun, I think didn't quite see it right away. Heard it was coming that way, but had a moment where he was trying to get out of the way. And for those that voted yes, that we were going to see 7 or more runs, they are correct, because obviously we have to at least see one more.
We're at least going to get one more. So that has been our poll question at Central Maine Sports on YouTube. The over-under on runs we put at 7. Whoever came up with that number crushed it too, didn't they? That's a ball, 2-2.
Wise beyond his years.
Because you wanted to go with what, 4?
I said 4.
I said 7. I said I got a feeling about lucky 7 in my head. Let's go with 7.
Good call. Still could be 7 on the nose, too.
Got a chance to nail it. 2-2 to Grenier. The run that would make it 7 total is at first. Skowhegan hoping to keep it right there and get the 7th on their side of the game. It is 3-3 in the 5th. Noise ready. The pitch off the fists, and it falls in, squirts away from Gilman. It's a base hit. A jam job, big time, and it had all kinds of backspin on it. And did it go foul? It did. It went foul. Or did it? Yep, it did. It went foul. That's a foul ball.
Now that had a ton of backspin.
Good job there by Gilman to
not touch it.
Right. Bad job by me not to see that she didn't touch it until it was in foul ground. 2-2.
A break there, because that was a tough spot.
I was ready to write that down as a base hit. That's what I was doing. So it's 2-2 again on Mackenzie Grenier. Swing and a miss. It's 2-3, and the inning is over. And 10 strikeouts for Lily Noyes, and she strands the go-ahead run at first base. But the Red Eddies get the tying run. They get a run in the inning on just one base hit, one huge error that resulted in Leah Thibodeau getting 3 bases on it. And we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. The score, EL 3, Skowhegan 3. More in a moment on The Score.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
We have created our own drink company. The fastest growing sports drink in history.
We will run! We will run!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
The monkey has prime!
This season, we are hydrated. The official sports drink of the UFC. It's time!
Oh, that's good.
Distributed by Valley Beverage of Lewis.
Carly Jarvis will lead it off for Skowhegan here in the bottom of the 5th inning. She's 1 for 2, a base hit and a strikeout. She fouls that one to the left, and over making the play, the third baseman, Tiana Avila. 1 pitch, 1 gone. Jarvis fouls out to third. And here's Maddie Morris. Maddie has fly to right and had the big hit in this game, a 3 base hit, a triple that drove in 2.
And there's the center fielder starting to shade that same gap, Mike.
That is high. 4-1 to Maddie.
The other part of that at bat is awesome as a 2 RBI triple is. It was like 20 pitches before we got to the triple.
And also there was a dropped pop-up during that at bat by the first baseman. Crushed, but foul.
Both of the Morris sisters have absolutely hammered one.
There was a pop-up dropped by the first baseman, Grenier, that gave Morris a life.
Yep.
All the runs that Skowhegan has in this game unearned. Inside. And it's 2 balls, 1 strike on Maddie Morris. Morris will be followed by Arabelle Linkletter. 2-1 with 1 out, 3-3 in the 5th. Cassidy Lobb deals. Inside with the change. And Morris has the count her way, 3-1.
I bet she's got the green light, don't you think?
Of course she does. 3 balls, 1 strike. If it's tasty. It wasn't tasty enough. 3-2. That was not in her spot. So full boat on Maddie Morris, 3-2. Cassidy Lobb. The sign from Jalbert. Here it is. Hit well to left. That is going to make it down to the corner. 1 hops the wall. Digging it out there is Thibodeau, and Morris in the second with a double. Boy, the Morris girls have been crushing the baseball today, the softball today.
I had to wait a second. I was waiting for your call, Mike, because hard from my vantage point. I wasn't sure if that was going to get out.
No, I knew it wasn't going to get out. You could tell. Just 1 hop the wall. So Morris, the go-ahead run at second. And Skowhegan has their cleanup hitter up, Arabelle Linkletter. Linkletter has popped to second and hit into a fielder's choice. She scored a run, or drove in a run, excuse me. Last time up, that's a strike to Arabelle, who is the Skowhegan right fielder.
Tell you what, dynamite in the bats of the Morris girls.
0-1. Ball's been jumping off it today. The pitch. Bouncer, tough play, lob off the mound, throws to first. The out there, Morris goes into third. So Linkletter is retired, 1-3. Morris to third on the fielder's choice. So she's there with 2 outs for Natalie Gilman. Natalie today is grounded to short and popped to second.
Big spot for Lobb in the defense again to try and get out of here with no damage.
2 outs, a runner at third. That is the go-ahead run. You got to watch for the squeeze. Ball 1.
That's true. Morris not slow at third.
1 ball, no strikes. Here it is. Inside, 2-0. So Gilman has the count her way, 2 balls, no strikes. Cassidy Lobb does some housekeeping near that rubber. There it is. Into center field, a base hit. The go-ahead run comes in to score on a base hit by Natalie Gilman. The cleanup hitter cleans up, and it is 4-3 Skowhegan.
Situational hitting. Got to be able to deliver when your team needs it.
Here's Lily Noyes. Noyes has walked and singled. She's been on twice. Last time, a nice inside-out swing to right field. She's a pretty good hitter. Down and in, strike 1 to Lily. So that double by Morris went to third on a fielder's choice and scores on an RBI single by Arabelle Linkletter. By Natalie Gilman. Bouncer, tough play, ranging to her left. Avila makes the throw in time. Good play by Tiana Avila. And that is it. But Skowhegan takes the lead. They push a run across on 2 base hits. There were no errors and 1 left on. We have finished 5. It's getting late. The score is Skowhegan 4. EL 3, you're watching and listening to playoff high school softball on The Score.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
For the safety of you and your family, 201 Tire Battery and Service on Riverside Drive in Vassalboro offers only the best and most reliable tires and batteries, including used batteries for your ride, cars, motorcycles, and more. And tires for everything. Tractors, lawnmowers, your car and truck, custom rims? Yup, of course. Open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 until 5, Friday till 3. Pet friendly with free battery testing and complimentary ice cream. 201 Tire Battery and Service on the Augusta Vassalboro line.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, back here at Skowhegan High School. As we go to the 6th inning, Lily Noyes and Skowhegan 6 outs away from moving on. But this EL ball club has been coming at them all day, and it'll be Naomi Valson, Izzy Jalbert, and Alexis Kelsey. That's 4, 5, 6. Valson has struck out and flied to center, the cleanup hitter. Noyes takes a little trip behind the mound, a little meeting with herself. Now on the slab. First pitch to Valson. High, ball 1 to Naomi. Valson, Jalbert, and Kelsey. EL with 2 in the 2nd, 1 in the 5th. The 1-0 is ball 2, 2-0. That was high.
Just EL spring sports, specifically baseball and softball, could be categorized as in one word: feisty.
Oh, they have come at the teams they have played.
They have beaten some very good teams. Have had some up and down seasons, but they're feisty.
Way out in front, swing and a miss, 2-1 on Naomi Valson. Well, this EL softball team finished 5. Or 5th, that is, in the heel points. 10-6 record. They had a very good regular season. That's high. 3-1. Skowhegan did hammer them in the one game they played. But they have gotten better as the season has gone on, and Elaine DeRoseby has them right in this one. In the top of the 6th, a 3-1 pitch. Ball 4, tying run is on. Valson draws a walk. Here's Izzy Jalbert.
Cardinal send, Mike. You get the lead. The leadoff batter.
Especially from a veteran pitcher. Here's Jalbert. She has singled and scored and been called out on strikes.
That's the first walk for Noyes also.
Jalbert batting with Valson at first. Strike called. 0-1.
To your point, too, letting that leadoff batter walk when they've been feisty and haven't gone away.
That's fouled back. I know, it's bad. 2 strikes on Jalbert.
I don't know that this fence has gotten quite the work today that it did in the, was it the Lewiston game we were here that all those balls hit the fence?
Yes.
It's getting close.
0-2.
A lot more velocity, I feel like, on the ones that have hit the fence today.
Noyes ready. The pitch to Jalbert. Rolled up there. And the throw to second as the runner goes not even close. A stolen base for Valson. So the tying run in scoring position now. And the count is 1-2 on Jalbert.
She picked a great one to take off.
She sure did. So Valson, the tying run at second. Jalbert does have a base hit. Foul tipped into the mitt, held on by Jarvis, strike 3. Big out, 1 out. Here is Alexis Kelsey. Kelsey has an infield hit to short, and she struck out swinging.
That's the 11th strikeout for Lily Noyes.
Noyes the sign from Jarvis. First pitch to Kelsey. Popped up. Shortstop Maddie Morris right there. 2 outs.
I like the flinch towards Valson, who didn't even get off the bag, but turns and ready to fire.
So 2 outs. Here is Cassidy Lobb with a chance to help herself. She has fanned twice. Hasn't come close to hitting Noyes. Strike one. Went after high heat and didn't come close. 0-1 on Cassidy Lobb. Chance to tie this ball game up with a base hit with Velson at second. 0-1. Noise pitches. Low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike on Cassidy Lobb.
A big response from Skowhegan's defense. Walk the leadoff batter. She gets to second, and then you get the K and the pop out.
Here's the pitch. On the outside corner, knee high, strike 2, 1-2. And Noise a strike away from stranding that would-be tying run at second. Looks into Jarvis. Jarvis gets the sign from the dugout. Here's the windup and the 1-2. Change up, strike 3, swinging inning over. 2 strikeouts in the inning, and Lily Noise strands Naomi Velson at second base. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Skowhegan looking for insurance. They lead it 4-3 over Yale. You're watching and listening to the Class A North semifinals in high school softball. On The Score.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
All right, 7-8-9 up for Skowhegan here in the 6th inning, and we are going to get a pinch hitter. Ariana Aldrich is going to hit for Riley Welch. Welch 0 for 2 on the day with a fly out and a strikeout. So Aldrich will pinch hit against Cassidy Lobb. Lobb has allowed 4 runs, 3 unearned.
It's 3 straight errors.
5 hits, yep.
Give up the RBI triple, 2 RBI triple.
Pitched Aldrich outside for ball 1. 0-1. She'll be followed by Casey Getchell and Lydia Jones. Bottom of the order for Skowhegan. Lob ready, deals. Popped up. Second baseman Valson right there in the sun makes the catch. 1 out. 1 up, 1 gone. Here is Getchell. Getchell has grounded to short and walked.
I know Skowhegan has lost this season, but in that game, the verdict was they just kind of had some errors and the game just kind of got away from them. This Red Eddie's team has absolutely impressed me the way they've taken it to Skowhegan.
High ball 1 to Getchell. 1 ball, no strikes. Cassidy Lobb pitches. That is also high, 2-0 on Getchell. One out, nobody on. Bottom of the 6th. Swing right through a fastball by Getchell. 2-1. Skowhegan nursing a 4-3 lead. Outside corner, 2-2.
Yeah, that 4-3 lead making some experts look really intelligent for their prediction of 7 runs scored today.
Here's the pitch. Inside corner, strike 3, 2 outs. Here is a pinch hitter for Skowhegan. This is Natalie Cook, who is going to hit for Lydia Jones. Looking ahead to EL in the top of the 7th inning, they will have 8, 9, and 1 scheduled. Thibodeau, Horton, and LeBrun.
To this point, Thibodeau hasn't been out yet. She hit the 2 RBI double, and then she got third on an error.
All right, lob ready to pitch to Natalie Cook. Bouncer by the pitcher, shortstop LeBrun, fields, fires, and that is it. Skowhegan goes down 1-2-3. We go to the 7th inning. It is last call for the Red Eddies. They need 1 to tie. Again, 8, 9, and 1 coming up after 6.5. The score is Skowhegan 4 and EL 3. You're watching and listening to high school playoff softball on The Score.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
Leah Thibodeau is going to lead off for the Edward Little Red Eddies, and she's got the biggest hit in this game for EL, a 2-run double in the second to get the Eddies off to a 2-0 lead. Skowhegan tied it. Went ahead 3-2, and then the Eddies tied it. Skowhegan pushed across a run to make it 4-3. That's where we are now. Skowhegan 3 outs away from moving on and playing Oxford Hills. First pitch, ball 1.
And Thibodeau was that third tying run because she got third on that error out in the outfield, and she got knocked in to tie it at 3.
Yep, so she's driven in 2 and scored the third. Ground ball to shortstop. Right there is Morris. Morris the first, 1 out. 1 up, 1 out. And here is Emily Horton, the DP. She has struck out and fouled to third. Skowhegan and Noyes 2 outs away from advancing. Noyes ready. Ball high to Horton. 1 ball, no strikes. Noyes has given up 5 hits. And the 3 runs. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. 12 strikeouts for Noyes. Here with 1 out in the 6th inning. 1 out in the 7th inning. Holy mackerel, I'm having a hard time with my math, even more
It's
so
been
than
a quick,
usual.
It's been a quick moving game.
Oh, changeup had her way out in front on the balloon, 1 and 2. Yeah, it has moved pretty fast. We are an hour, 25 minutes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Noyes, ready. She fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Fastball blew her away. 13 strikeouts for Lily Noyes. 2 outs. And it's all up to Kylie LeBrun.
13.
What?
I got to ask how many strikeouts she had.
Oh, okay. LeBrun popped to the pitcher and has 2 singles. So she's 2 out of 3 today. Strike 1 on the inside corner for a strike.
Sorry, we're keeping stats for everybody just in case you didn't know, Mike. So I got to ask how many strikeouts. And for those at home, that was 13.
That was 13. Changeup popped up. This could be it. Jones squeezes it, and Skowhegan wins. The Riverhawks, after being down 2-0 on Saturday to EL, the rains come. The game gets wiped out. They fall behind again today, 2-0, but they come back and win it. Final score in this one: the Skowhegan Riverhawks 4, the Red Eddies of Edward Little 3. The postgame show and our score player of the game coming up next on The Score.
Raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
I'm Drew.
I'm Jeremy.
We are JDH3 Designs. We're a Maine family offering laser engraving of just about anything and custom apparel. We love to work with other local businesses as well as people within the community to bring your design ideas to life.
JDH3 Designs. Visit their website at jdh3designs.com and like them on Facebook. JDH3 Designs. They customize just about anything.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way,
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
with over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Mike Violet back here post-game up in the press box, as you can see, with my friend Maddie Morris, who was our score player of the game here this afternoon. Couple of big hits. Maddie, first of all, congratulations on winning the game. Secondly, on being the score player of the game and winning the score bag of swag. Your sister, leading the game off, hit the first pitch of the game about 900 miles down the left field line. It was a foul ball home run. I thought that was kind of a sign that you guys were ready to play, but then EL scores 2 runs, and they're in the same position as you guys were on Saturday. You're down 2-0. How did you guys feel about that?
Well, we knew coming into the game, like either way, if we were going to start off like back where we were or restart the game, we knew we had to get that mindset that they're going to come ready to play because they have something to play for. So we all pitched in, and here we are.
Yeah, you pitched in, that's for sure. 2 big hits. You had a couple of big doubles in this game. What kind of pitcher is Cassidy Lobb to face? What kind of challenge did she present? She was pretty tough.
Yeah, she put like a lot high-rise balls that we just had to lay off, and if you got low in the count, well, you had to like be really picky, but she'd throw you junk if you got low in the count, so it was really trying to get like ahead of the count. And
Maddie Morris is with me post-game. She is our score player of the game. Defensively, we've talked all year about how good you guys are defensively. You did have Riley make that error in left field, but you picked up your teammate, picked her up and won the game. But defensively, defense is why you won the game and why EL lost. They made several key errors in one inning, and I think it's the sign of a good team like you guys to take advantage, cash in.
Yes. I think Lily does so much for us, and she just carried that end of the inning, and it worked out perfectly.
Yeah, she does pick you up, doesn't she? I mean, she struck out 13 here today, and it was interesting because she did get hit a little bit, but she also struck out 13, so for a while it was all or nothing. EL, toughest team you've played so far this year, or one of them along with Oxford Hills?
I think they definitely have grown through the season. I mean, like I said, they definitely have something to play for, so they were coming.
And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Anderson.
All righty, Mike Violet, AJ Knight, back here live at Skowhegan High School, where the Skowhegan Riverhawks have moved on. They live to play another day. They'll play Oxford Hills tomorrow for the regional championship in Class A North, a 6:30 start tomorrow night at CMCC in Auburn. Final line scores in this one: Skowhegan 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. That is, they left 5. EL 3 runs, 5 hits, 3 huge errors that really were the difference in the game, and they left 4. The winning pitcher, Lily Noyes, went the distance: 7 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, a walk, and 13 strikeouts. And our score player of the game was Maddie Morris. Maddie went 2 for 3, 2 doubles. She scored 2 runs and drove in 2 runs as well. The Morris girls hit the daylights out of the baseball today. First of all, Annabelle Morris, as I mentioned, talking to Maddie, hit the first pitch of the game about 9 miles down the left field line for a foul home run. She later did put the ball in play, reached on an error, but it was Maddie who was the star of the show, the Skowhegan shortstop, with those 2 big hits. You know, when you get gifts like EL gave Skowhegan, you give them a couple of errors, put base runners on. It's the mark of a good ball club to take the opportunity that is given to you and bury the opponents, and that's exactly what Maddie Morris and Skowhegan did with that 2-run triple.
Yeah, and even in that AB, right, before the triple, she fouled off what I think Mike Matheny was talking about, I think 14 foul-offs. It was a 20 at least pitch AB, but part of that was she fouled one up to first base, got dropped, should have been out. Would have been, if none of the errors happened, should have been 3 outs. Instead, she stays alive, clubs to that gap that they left wide open, knocks in 2, and I mean, that was like you said, the difference in the game is that inning with those 3 errors.
Yeah, Cassidy Lobb of EL deserved a much better fate. She pitched a really good ball game here today, only gave up 5 hits to a really good hitting team in Skowhegan, but the defense let her down, and we have preached it all year long with the good ball club. Skowhegan specifically, you'd better play good defense when you play them because they're going to. Now, Skowhegan did commit a key error today as well, but they minimized the damage. Riley Carey dropped a ball in left field, but they only gave up the 1 run because of it. The rest of the time, they were as tight as they could be. So defense was the difference. And tomorrow, it's the rubber match between these two teams at CMCC.
Yeah, Oxford Hills really, I think, surprised us. We knew it was 1-2 at the time, but got the best of Skowhegan at Colby. It was a doubleheader that night. Oxford Hills swept that doubleheader between baseball and softball. Skowhegan since avenged that and shut them out 2-0. So big-time rubber match, and as Maddie Moore said, lost to him last year in this position. Chance the winner goes to state, and I would think, I don't know if I want to say favorite, but winner of that matchup, I think, has a pretty good chance to come home with some
Well, I don't know. The folks down in Wyndham may have something to say about that. Who knows about that? We shall see about that. Now, as far as our coverage is concerned, let's just call it up in the air for now and leave it at that. I'll have more on opening drive on our coverage from this point on tomorrow beginning at 7 o'clock. So that's going to do it for us here upstairs. It's Galen Neal, who was our videographer today, and AJ Knight. I'm Mike Violet saying so long from Skowhegan, where the Skowhegan River Hawks advance. Final score in this Class A North semifinal matchup, Skowhegan 4, Edward Little 3.
You've been listening to another high school sports presentation on The Score, supported by these great local sponsors: Central Maine Community College, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Hammond Lumber Company, Mid-State Machine, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201 Tire Battery and Service, PJ Diggs, Renewal by Anderson, Assistance Plus, Valley Beverage, Maine Preventative Maintenance, The Harry J. Smith Company, SBS Carbon Copy, JDH3 Design, Dixon's Country Market, and by Casella Waste. Stay tuned for a lot more live video and audio of high school baseball, softball, and girls and boys high school lacrosse. All available at centralmainsports.com, 1160thescore.com, and our YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. Please go and subscribe. You found the place for local sports. Sports Radio 1160, The Score.